Hello, classic tubers, and welcome back to another stream, another episode of Final Fantasy 1 Rebalanced and Restored with me, BlueAnkylo. And today, it's a new stream, and, you know, we're going into the Temple of Fiends, right what you'd expect. We're going to let Scott take the lead for a little while. I don't actually think Front Row Thief does what it used to do in the randomizer, with the whole ambushes and preemptive strikes and stuff. But I want to show off the ninja's sprites. And the ninja's almost as good as a tank as the knight. 76 versus 86 and way more evasion. So maybe better. We'll give it a try. And yeah, we went and bought some magic off camera. The live tubers got to see it. The only spell we didn't pick up for the White Wizard is the Holy Spell. But I can, and I forgot to talk to you guys about this, you can forget spells and relearn them with more money. And you can also move things around if you want, so. I mean, that's pretty handy. Don't forget, those things are right there. Anyway, we'll try those spells off. I don't have a lot of slots. Only 2 casts is not much. And then for the Black Wizard, we've got Flare, which is the single target one, Meteor, the multi-target one, and Haste to get a buff to haste everyone, and also give them the evasion and accuracy bonus. So we don't have Invisira, but this kind of replaces it. Sorta. So it should be interesting. We need to do some exploring in the Temple of Fiends, though. Remember, we have to check all the corners you never normally check out, just like all the other dungeons. So it's going to take a little longer than normal. So let's get working. Last time, we tried to talk to the bats, because there's still that locked door back in the Sky Fortress. But none of these seem to be the daughter, whatever it was that they talked about. So let's just get to work. Was that staircase always there? It probably was. I'm just looking for anything that might be different. We're going to go left, which normally you don't go left. Left takes you to the dead-end earth floor normally. And we'll see how long I can handle the slow mode battles, but it's nice to hear the music a little bit. So status resistance is really helpful in this dungeon. Gas dragons and, well, all the dragons. Anything with an AoE sweeper is going to really not help. But, I mean, what can you do? We don't have enough ribbons, so we need to find some more ribbons if we can. At least you can use your heal potions really quick. And then run out on the first floor. That's 17 out of 99 gone. There's no way we're killing all 3 Earth Elementals, but... nah, it's not likely. But these guys are way better than the dragons. Basically... You know, the punching, the physical enemies are annoying, but not nearly as bad as the AoE sweepers, basically. Surprise! There's treasure here now. It was not here before. There is a Protect Cape normally. Oh look, someone was asking about Iron Golems. There's normally a Protect Cape below Carrie number 2. On the fire floor. There's a second katana, a protect ring, and a protect cape. And some money, usually. I think. Now, iron golems, I don't know if they're going to be weak against anything. I mean, they're big. Maybe we just quake them. Nope. They're probably resistant to earth. They're usually resistant to a lot of things. Oh, that's not good either. Well, let's, we can just leave and use a cottage, so it's fine. So not earth. We could just go for damage. I mean, I'll try time elemental. Got 1. Got 2. So they might have low enough HP that just hits always, and that'll work. I don't think any damage is going to be particularly effective here. But looks like the stop spell might be the way to go on golems. Critical hits is usually the way to get past their defense, which some weapons are a lot better than others. But maybe time elemental, right? Nothing is normally resistant to time, so... Bam, no more iron galls. That's not normal. So, a black cowl. Let me see if that's on my list of items or if I have to go digging into the secret list. I mean, there's no secret list. There's literally a file. Don't... Spoilers, though. Head armor. Head armor, head armor. Yeah, there's no such thing as a black cowl. What are we talking about? Alright, 1 second. I've got to open up a new file. So, the theme of today is that, oh boy, are there new things that you guys were not expecting. So, the secret armor list with more stuff that I'm not going to tell you until we find it. The head armor, the black cowl. It's a little bit better than a feathered cap. Not as good as the healing helmet. It's only 5 defense instead of 8. It doesn't have death protection, which is a downside, maybe. But it does give the thief, the ninja, and the monk +3 attack, +3 crit, +6 accuracy, and +10 something. Maybe evasion or something. Oh yeah, evasion. Just so that's pretty cool. I mean, so if you pay real close attention here, look at all those stats. The rebalance is a lot of fun, Pixel. And then equip your ultimate ninja gear. The biggest downside is we're losing our life-death protection, the insta-death. But we have more attack power. Always take attack. That's not good. Okay, we're going to take this one a little bit more seriously. That's a lot of iron golems. Stop. I demand. Now, I don't know if this works at full HP. Like, maybe you need to damage them a little bit and then stop them, but we'll find out. It's the 300 HP kind of spell. You know, it just works. So I would say that is the correct spell if you're fighting iron golems. Just stop them. Take that. And then try not to die. Also, we can protect ourselves from the toxic gas. And seeing as we're probably just going to leave and come back, time for some booyah. If you read really quickly, you can see all the statuses you now resist. Haha! Like toxic gas. Boom. 300. 350. 360. 400. Okay, Meteor did what meteors do. That was pretty impressive. Lightning might actually make them go hasted if they implemented that. They're probably immune, but we should try that too, just for fun. I didn't really expect it. They are golems, you know. Alright, well, 4 iron golems actually wasn't that bad. That's a lot of experience, boy. Good time. The iron golem is legally not allowed to attack. Okay, a wizard hat, sure. And we're already out of inventory space. Alright, you know what? Get rid of that. I know we can't get it again, but forget it. I should have just dropped the feathered hat, actually, now that I think about it. So we have a wizard hat. Where's my You're a Wizard? He's not here today. Let's look it up. Sorry, Cat Claw. We can buy it again. The Cat Claw is fine because they're just for sale. Like, it's the stuff you can't get back that I hate to throw away. So, head, hat, wizard cap. 5 defense, so a little bit better than the feathered cap, +1 defense, whatever. No resistances, no spells, but 5 intelligence, 10 magic defense, and red wizard, white wizard, black wizard. So definitely Red Wizard to get the boosted int as quickly as we can. And goodbye, Feather. Hello, Magic. So, yeah, a little bit more intelligence. And, magic defense. Well, you should have high-level spells by now, Pixel. This doesn't seem to do anything. I mean, if you got to the final dungeon and you don't have high-level spells, I don't know what you're doing. Thor's Hammer's doing pretty well. Like 90 damage. So, I'm just gonna double check. Yeah, that's all there was on this left side. We should probably just use a cottage now because we've made no actual progress in terms of, you know, moving forward. We'll fight this one just for fun, but we should just leave. Maybe we can just blast them. Nope. That would have been too easy. Wow, look at the damage on the katana. So I think probably if you want to go safe on the ninja, you keep the protect ring equipped or the healing helmet, some way to get death protection. You drop the +3 attack and the +3 attack, and you go with the worm killer because it's got a much higher base damage. But if you want to go for crits and maximum damage, then you take the passive attack ups and put them on your lower damage but higher critical weapon. And suddenly they're just crushing it. That's pretty cool. I like it. It's nice to have some ninja builds, you know? This is far enough. I could have done this from the beginning, but, you know. Alright, first run. Exciting. I should have bought some more cottages. We're not going to exit out every time we find treasure, but... you know, those iron golems were hitting pretty hard. And I had to use meteors. Alright, now I'm just going to go top right just to double check. We shouldn't be able to get up here, no. So then bottom right is the normal route, and that's a lot of white dragons, but, sure. Maybe boosted fire I will do it. It could do it. It chooses whether it would like to kill them or not. Well, at least we're not getting 4 times Ice Storm anyway. One thing if you're just joining us, of course, the spell, the items, the weapons and armor that cast magic, like Mage Staff and Thor's Hammer, they do not cast the same power of spells they used to. The Mage Staff does not cast Fira. It casts fire, but multi-target. And Thor's Hammer also casts, I believe, thunder, but multi-target. So it's really weird. They're still free spells, but they're definitely not as strong as they used to be. Although, by equipping them, they boost the power of that element, so they're still doing more than what you would expect. You can see why I play on fast forward a lot, but we'll just play it out normal for a little while. The BlueAnkylo bot evolved. Wow, that was not... He's not even supposed to get points. Bet you Robert's been channeling all his spare points into the BlueAnkylo bot. Alright, this floor usually has the Phantom. I'll check... Just trying to remember if there's any rooms on this floor we can get to. This is gonna hurt. Good. Kill one immediately. Not enough damage. Okay, that's not as bad as it was back in the ice cave where we ran into our first green dragon. The first one, I think Rohan got hit for like 250 or something, but you know that was before the ribbons, so And I feel you with the Amazig there, David. My keyboard would also do that right now if I tried to type something in. Hope you get used to that sound effect. Okay, no stairs, bottom left. There should be a phantom there. We're being thorough here. I know it's gonna eat into our resources a little bit, but I don't know if that will help enough to be useful. You do not get Invis 2 or Invisera. You just get the regular Invis, which is good, but not as good. Ouch, 200 damage to Scott there. That's not good. Lots of dragons. This would be another good time, perhaps, to switch from the Sasuke's Blade Katana back to the Worm Killer Axe, which is really good against dragons. But I think Scott is pretty reliably one-shotting them anyway, so... Just checking the corners. Looks like this floor is empty, but... Hey, the first... This is dangerous. The guys in the back theoretically could have nuke or something. How much do we throw into this fight? They're also just gonna punch a lot. So humanoids are supposed to be weak to something. There's not really like a death elemental AoE. There's a single target death element. Maybe they're weak to being scourged. I don't know. Poison, humans, people are weak to poison. Well, they have scourge. That's not great. It's not a good sign. Okay, they're not actually hitting very hard. I thought they would do more damage, but... So, Bane doesn't kill things anymore, but it does cause, poison, blind, and sleep. Which is all pretty good. Dragon Bane Longsword? The dream. I think they're all pretty close to death now. And also a lot of them are sleeping. They will also take poison damage. We've seen them die from poison over time, which is pretty cool. So this fight, I mean, it could have gone a lot worse. It just depends on what the Death Knights do, I guess, you know. But the Black Knights, they're not too bad. We could have just ran away, but that's a third of a level 6 spell. Of course, we probably spend half of the money in healing potions. Alright, so looks like this floor, nothing to do but go fight the Phantom. I'm not trying to grind, I'm just, you know, we're in an interesting position here. I don't know. Now, Blizzard Rush should do a little bit more damage than the Black Robe. Man, Scott, that's too much damage. Sheesh, just wiped. So bad turn order is really all we had this round. We were like guaranteed to kill 2 of them and maybe some more with Blizzard, but still not enough damage. Better to use Black Robe. Okay, well, we need to get some status protection on, or elemental protection on Scott here. Probably should use high potions when you're literally at 0 HP. But high potions are expensive. Mind you, I guess money is not really a problem anymore, is it? And we got 160,000 gold. Money maybe is not a problem. So we'll let Justin take the front again. I don't know. Maybe he'll have more luck up front. I mean, our life might depend on the grind there, Robert. It's true. We could fight these guys, I guess. I don't know. It might... How many... It depends on how far we're going to go down. Do I want to use my big spells right now? But... try again. Yep. I remember that. This was the ice cave all over again. I guess they're not really very tanky. Like, their HP is pretty low. That's not very nice. I didn't really need a spell. If I'd known how weak they were to just getting killed by poison, you know, we probably didn't need to use anti-spell. Especially sleeping. That'll teach them. Alright, how are we doing here after Thundaga? Okay, let's see what our Undead Beholder can do. We do actually get the boss music. Enjoy. Maybe it's worth to throw in something like this. I think we're gonna... I don't think we're going all that deep on our run here, but I'll even throw in a Hastiga just for fun. It shouldn't be necessary, but... Enjoy. Full protection. Well, I didn't cast Wall, to be fair, but I could have. 300 damage, not bad. 400 damage, a bit better. He's not that tough. And you get nothing for it, as always. So, we overkilled it, but hey, that was kind of fun. Alright, that's some good bucks. Even more bucks. No elixirs, though. So I would like to make it to the treasure floor on fire, at least. We're basically out of potions already. Optimally, make it all the way to the Mazimune chest. But we'll see. Because I'm doing a lot more exploring, it's... Like, there's so many treasure rooms on this floor to check. Perfect grind tile. 1 gold per fight. I wonder if they're all empty. They're normally all empty, but... We're gonna try. I'm gonna hate it, but we're gonna try. So as normally, you just go top left and go right back to the starter floor, and then you're on the earth floor in no time, but we're gonna be thorough. Yeah, the Pixel Remaster, not all of them. There's actually a couple walking around enemies you have to fight, whatever you call them, that respawn when you re-enter the map. That happens a couple times at least. But yeah, most of the spike tiles are now trap chests. We're definitely getting hit by status attacks more than normal at this point in the game. Definitely. The giant hallway still works pretty well, in my opinion. I did use that a little bit for one of my runs. Because you get 2 giants, and you can just fight them, leave and heal, and come back and fight them again. So, the grind point for the Titan's hallway is still available, just not quite as handy. Dead. Oh yeah. These guys are fun. So they're Dragon Elemental, or Dragon Family, whatever you call it. Normally Ice works really well. We'll see. Reasonably well. Not enough, though. Maybe I should have used the loot. You know, I didn't think of that. We could have tried using items on the locked door on Tiamat's locked floor. The door in the floating castle, whatever you call it. I don't know. I guess we could have tried to, like, item use the cube, just like how you use the loot and the rod. Maybe. Wish I'd thought of it when I was up there. It's a long way to walk right now just to test a crazy conspiracy theory. Alright, well, we'll probably be level 30 by the time we get to Chaos, which is probably good. I mean, this mod is definitely more difficult than the vanilla, but I would say with a pretty well-balanced party, level 30 is usually enough to kill Chaos in vanilla without much trouble. Low 20s is about minimum, right? Level 21 or 22 is generally the, like, recommended, if you know what you're doing, sort of level. Depends if you have a black belt and you want to punch them, because, you know, black belts. Then you just come back at level 33, 32, one of those, 32 I think, and you just punch them to the moon. Okay, first floor. We've already kind of explored this one from the edges, or from the middle, I guess, really. I guess you could, like, each floor kind of has an elemental enemy. There's always the risk of white dragons on this floor, so you could equip, like, the fire shield to get ice protection, for instance. And then on the gas dragon floor, if you had a way to equip poison protection, like, you could, and same thing with Volcano and stuff. Like, I would never do it, but in theory. Thanks for stopping by, Pixel. See you later. Have a good pixelated sleep. Do pixels dream of polygons? I guess we have to check the right room here too, because we took the shortcut, well, shortcut into the left room, but we'll have to check the right side from all the way around. That's not gonna work. I'm not sure if basilisks are weak against anything. It's kind of an earth elemental. You could probably drop them in a hole, but they're not that tough, so it's fine. I really need, like, a big old printout, like the original NES cartridge with the manual and the big enemy status things. I need that now, but for this version. Okay, can't go through there. Good. Okay, we just did this fight. You can see I'm getting a little impatient with random battles, but... You still got the poster? Awesome. Yeah. I think I actually still have mine somewhere. It's not in mint condition, but I've got it somewhere. Child Ankylo was, well, it just got used a lot, you know? It got used a lot. All the folds eventually start to rip a little bit where you fold it, and you have to fold it just to fit it back into the box, so... I should have just put it on the wall or something. That would have been smart. The big map of the world on one side was really cool, too. I used to write in little notes about all the secret towns and stuff. It's pretty cool. That doesn't look like a normal Lich. That's a lot of Medusas. But they're not that bad. Hey there, Nitzer. More MM6 lovers, yeah. Yeah, I definitely enjoyed the whole Pixel Remaster run, but I was in the mood for more of a little bit more difficult. The Mage Staff doesn't kill Earth Medusas. That's unfair. Usually, it definitely kill them, right? But yeah, I'd enjoyed the updated graphics and stuff, but it's pretty easy generally. So it's nice to have like a. Here you go. This is the real difficulty of the game. There shouldn't be anything here. I'm just being thorough, but inside maybe. So the left side chest had what did it have? Probably won't work. I don't think you can poison kill golems, but they're not. Golems are just annoying. They're not really weak to stuff. The left side had the black cowl for the ninja and the wizard's hat for the wizards. So we already found two really neat new items. So maybe we'll find some more on the right side. I guess clay golems have low enough defense. The white mage black mage pair might be able to take one down. Maybe. Okay, no more treasure, just some rocks. I'm tired of Basilisk. They actually... Thanks. Okay, but this is all just nothing. Hey there, Blasta. Okay, so, number 1. I'm expecting to get meteored, because that's the way. Not the same music as normal bosses. It's pretty cool. Let's, oh, we'll just take him serious, I guess. Ish. There's probably not a lot of elementals that'll work on him. I would like to make it down to the Mazza. We'll see. We'll see how tough he is. This should nerf most of his tricks anyway. Oh, punching! That's not going to do it. I know we can use Giant's Gloves and stuff, but I also technically have the ability to use an Ether. Don't let me forget. I'll probably forget. I'll just we'll just give him a little zap with fire. It probably won't do that much. That's not much. I mean, he's fine. I can't imagine with us doing this much damage he's going to last more than a couple rounds. Normally he's got 600 or 650 or something. Yeah, he's dead. So Lich number 2, he didn't even try to cast any magic. What a pushover. Nothing. Here's the big question. Does he respawn? Yes. I mean, as you'd expect. He said he's undying. Alright, now we're on to the fire floor, so expect lots of fire. Usually the fire floor I don't find particularly threatening, but we'll see. I would say, in the vanilla version at least, this might be the safest of all the floors, actually. There's not a lot that does big damage. You can fight, you know, red dragons, but usually fire protection is pretty easy to get. Not a lot of instant death, usually. Now, lots of enemies that do sort of chip damage, right? Like, the Agamas have the little flame attack or whatever. Not the worst, not the best. So Fire Lizard is a definitely inferior name to Agama. They should have kept the some of the original names in. It's also such a short floor, really. Now, you don't have to go... It's longer if you go for all the treasure, but if you just rush it, it's not very long. Well, the randomization... So, there's no, like, progression randomization. But what they did do, and I don't actually think this is even in the randomizer, they randomized the RNG so that the way random numbers are generated. And it affects encounters, so you can't quite use the same encounter manipulation strats the same. And it affects enemies' scripts. So enemies that have I don't know how tough this fight will be. This could be interesting. Enemies that have spells don't always cast them in the same order anymore. So every time you encounter a new enemy, I think it's per battle, they will shuffle the order of their spells. It still casts them in order once you're in battle, but if they've got, say, Fire, Ice, Lightning, and Cure, they don't always cast it Fire, Ice, Lightning, Cure. Sometimes you'll start at a different spell and progress through it that way. It will certainly make Chaos more random, for instance, because he won't always have Cure as his... Cure 4 as his 4th spell, was it, I think? Anyway, that was a pretty mean fight. Luckily, nobody died, but 4 red dragons is a lot. That might have been a trap tile. There's a reasonable chance that was a trap tile. So Protect Cloak, same as before. This is a vanilla item. It's a little bit better than the Mithril Cloak that is new, but it's not a big difference, just a small change. And I'll just drop this, because we don't need those anymore. So, I think it's like +2 defense or something compared to what we used to have. It's a little better, but... yeah, 50-51, they're very similar. The difference is the Wizard's Hat, I guess, is a little bit better than a Feathered Hat, but... getting to 50 defense is pretty awesome on a mage, anyway. Yeah, it's a really good hack. There's a bonus dungeon before you get your ship. There's all kinds of changed loot, and now that we're in the final dungeon, there is literally new equipment that wasn't in the game. So, pretty excited. I wonder if reliably Thor's hammer +1 white black robe would kill these guys, rather than sort of wasting another turn attacking. So this is the, is this the katana chest normally? Well, it's the money chest today. No, I think katana was on the left side. I don't know why I'm double attacking the Gygas. They're not that tough. Yeah, still not enough damage. Unfortunately, all my spell casting isn't really speeding this up. Katana, though, it's definitely out DPSing the Excalibur. It's the number of attacks. So Justin will be getting a 4th attack very soon, and that will catch him up a lot. A lot. So... Excalibur was vanilla, but, you know, with the bug fixes, right? So normally, Excalibur gives you, in vanilla, it's just a strong weapon with kind of a broken critical rate that it shouldn't have. Now it does not have the broken critical rate, but it does have the effectiveness against all enemies. And in this version, it's +8 damage to anything that has a family or an elemental weakness. Or just any weakness at all, basically. So, I mean, you can see it on the stat screen. All of those little swords are all the effectivenesses of the Excalibur on the bottom. So anything that has weak to something, you get +8 damage, and then effectively +40 accuracy, just no swings. No plus hits, but very, very unlikely to miss is the main trick. That feature was programmed into the original game, it just didn't work. They made a bug. Like, you know, there's a couple bugs in the original game. This is, we don't need that. Just get rid of it. We can buy those. Okay, first strike against the red Ds. We're probably just gonna get murdered by Infernos again, but because we got first strike, this is much better than last time. Oh, to answer the questions, !answer space, your answer there. You have to communicate to the bot that you're trying to answer. It's got its own interface. Alright, well that was a much more relaxed red D fight. I have a feeling those might be trap tiles. The 4 red dragons. Just kind of got a hunch. Now, this one is so far away. If this is not something interesting with a trap tile, I'll be very surprised. Because we have to walk halfway across the map to get here. Hey, we got the one I wanted to kill with it. Nice. Was there a... I mean, Terraria had a lot of crossovers, I guess. But I don't think it had a SimCity crossover. We're gonna let... I think the fire guy, I guess, has a lot more HP than the Agama. The fire giant. Okay, I'm expecting a trap tile. Just seems too suspicious, right? No trap tile, just another stupid katana. Okay, well that's a garbage. Unless you're running double ninja, it's very vanilla. But unless you're running double ninja, or unless they've enabled dual wielding, which I don't think they have done. If they have in fact somehow enabled dual wielding, you guys tell me how to do it, and I'll reload. We're getting a lot of these. Maybe it's not a trap tile. One way to sneak your way through some of the trivia questions is you have to think of the kind of... Yeah, the ground equips it. Just throw it on the ground. You have to think about what kind of games I Let's Play. And I do not have a single Pokemon Let's Play on my channel, for instance. So it's much less likely that I would have a Pokemon crossover trivia question if it's not something I've done. Double ninja in vanilla? No. Thief is... In vanilla, the thief is garbage. In this mod, the thief is actually really good, though. The ninja is, of course, a nice upgrade, but the thief can equip a lot of stuff in this ROM, in this version. So you could definitely run double thief in this one if you wanted. It would actually do more damage than the fighter for pretty much the whole game, actually. The fighter has been nerfed significantly. Okay. Yeah, I'm going too fast. Just, it's the 10 damage, 10 damage, 10 damage animations. I wish they'd added a little bit more of the randomizer speed-ups for some of those, because I think they did some of it, but the randomizer really speeds up a lot of the background play, you know. Okay, well, that's one more floor completed. So when we inevitably have to come back to this dungeon, we do not need to explore very much, at least at this point. That's right, these lava worms had a lot of defense. Alright, so, the second Carrie. Yeah, but if we kill you and your boss... So, what does she usually do for tricks? She's been known to use, what's it called? Hold spells, right? Probably fire spells. We could... I mean, I never... Buffing... Imagine using defensive spells against Carrie number 2. I don't know. We probably don't need them. The Lich went down pretty fast. That's non-elemental, so we're not doing anything about that. Ouch. I was not expecting her to have Flare. Good trick. I guess try not to get punched, basically. Do I spend... Yeah, we'll spend one of our big cures here. I mean, I'm not going to use my flare. I don't have enough of those, but I will... I'll drop a rock on her. 437. I think a hasted giant glove ninja will... This is over, right? This is over. Oops, I didn't mean to use the ribbon. Well, that's a good idea, but it's too late. Also, we can dispel that if we wanted. Well, maybe. And we didn't kill her, so we've done over 1,000 damage by a... Well, that was enough. So she must have had... I think vanilla, it's what? 750? She definitely had more than 750. Maybe double, you know. Anyway, another floor completed. Still no big problems. Running a little bit low on magic, but, you know, I do have that ether. Ooh, what was that? Trap tile? Maybe. It's not nice. That's not good. It's just the wizards that are a problem. Alright, this is not a good time. So the back row is the fighters. We don't really care about them. Poisoned and darked and stuff. I have to just throw in like a Heliga here. And last time Scourge wiped him out, so go with Scourge. We just need to get some good turn order here on Rohan. I'm glad I used the Heliga. Alright, here we go. This should kill most of the wizards, I think. All of the fighters. That's a pretty good spell. It's pretty good. Because I'm pretty sure... Well, I'm reasonably confident that these guys are resistant to Fire, Ice, Lightning. So the normal damage spells wouldn't work very well. I think. I'd have to look it up to be sure, though. But I think they're resistant to normal elements. The black... What? Let's heal off all of that terrible magic damage. So. Black Garb. Only for ninjas. Boy, do ninjas get a lot of bonuses in this version. Secret gear for body. Let's look it up. So, he was equipped with Dragon Mail. Dragon Mail is really good. 40 defense, 10 weight, protection from Fire, Ice, Lightning. Black Garb. Where are you? Ah, there it is. Maybe not worth it. It's Thief and Monk. This would be pretty good on a Monk. But it's only 30 defense. So 10 less defense, but only 2 weight. No elemental protection, but it does give you 3 more damage, 3 more crit, 6 more accuracy, and 10 more evasion. Dang. I don't know. Is that worth it? So... we're giving up the rest of your elemental protection. I gotta remember to try status spells with my ninja. I keep forgetting that something we've equipped gives him a bonus to his effectiveness for status. I think it was the sword. So 3 more damage, 3 more accuracy, 3 more crit, 10 more evasion. Still gets lightning from his gloves or whatever. Huh. I don't know. I mean, what do you guys think? Better, maybe? Just go for damage? His shield gives him... So you can still have, like, a fire, ice, or lightning shield, but only the one of the three. It's not like we have any inventory space for this stuff. Well, we'll try it out for now. Was there anything in that top? Kind of feel like that might be the only chest here, but... We'll take the right side, and then we'll have a look on the left side on the way around. Maybe. I sort of remember water enemies being a little bit weak to, poison. It's a little bit of work to set up there, Grey Boy, but you can, in fact, patch a vanilla FF1 ROM with an IPS thing. It's not that hard, but you do a little bit of work. There's a link in the description to get you started. You can certainly... It's not like you don't have to pay anything, but you do have to use an emulator and stuff. Let's see. Probably not enough, but we'll try. It's a lot of waters. 170, 220. Yeah, we need to be hitting like 300 to maybe kill them, but... A little bit of evasion should take the edge off. Maybe. Looks like they've got maybe a bit more than 300 than I thought. Actually, I would say stacking the evasion on the ninja, especially if you're willing to do the white robe or blink strat, would be pretty viable. I think it would give him... We're at 104 evasion. We can definitely get it up. I think blink is like 80 or something. That's nearly the capacity. Like, the max is 255. The closer you can get that number to 255, the better. If you want to never get hit. It might be possible for the ninja to get to max evade. I don't think there's anything in the left side. I think you can see it all from there. Maybe we'll check the bottom left, though, instead of going to the boss. It's a lot of enemies. Also, one thing to keep in mind is the buffing spells like this one, Evasion Up, scales on your intelligence. So I don't know the math, but in theory, the 40 evasion from Invisera could be better than that if your evade is if your intelligence is really high. But yeah, no elemental protection's a bit weird. I'm still waiting for that ribbon. You know, we only have 2 ribbons. You're supposed to have 3. I think with, well, yeah, the plus accuracy is important too. Like, one more level up will be 154. We'll probably need to get to, like, level 32 to get to the 6th attack. But yeah, if it does bring you up to another breakpoint for attacks, that's a big advantage. Cannot run. You cannot escape your fate of super speed water elementals. Not sure the robe... The magic damage is not cutting it against these guys. Excalibur and Katana for days. Well, it looks like, unless something happens, we should be in a good position to get the Massa, and maybe all the way to Chaos, depending on how the next couple fights go. So, Smacking the Kraken. I'm just thinking. Don't mind me. I think we're going to use the ether after this, right? Yeah. This will get my evasion up as fast as possible. The chance of him one-shotting anyone should be much lower now with high-level protect and high-level evade. 7 hits, 40 damage is nothing. That's a nothing. We could try. I don't think it'll work on the version 2, version 2 models, but version 1 of Kraken, Carrie, and Astos all got silenced. So maybe we should try. Maybe. No luck. No dice. Although honestly, it might be better with him casting magic than punching anyway. Thundiga. Okay, look at that. Scott does have lightning protection. Right. So, equipping the black robe, or black, whatever it's called, actually makes more sense, especially when you're fighting an enemy that only has lightning magic. Yeah, I think we're fine. Let's give him a zap. Break is single target damage nowadays, so... Oh, we're crushing this guy. We've already done like 1600 damage, I think. The Kraken does not have enough defense to withstand. So that's 2000 or so damage, and done. No problem. Yeah. I've used a lot of spells, but we can get a good amount of them back. Ugh, stupid errors. I hate this fight. They have such high evasion, especially in the randomizer. Evasion, crit rate, and no run makes annoying fight. Yeah, I'm gonna check the bottom left, just in case. Classically, you know, the revisited fiends don't really give you a lot of reward for killing them. Because they just respawn forever, it's like... classic. Let's see how this goes. Silence is like the least dangerous spell they could use, so definitely no problem there. There you go, yellow Ankylo, very nice. That's just the general normal Ankylo, but I had to give him a color. One day you can grow up and become a BlueAnkylo, but it will take a lot of work in a lot of streams, or lucky gambling. If you're completely lost, future tubers, there's just chat games, you know. We have a bot system where people get points and level up their Ankylo-ness from bad Ankylos to good Ankylos. I don't remember seeing blue dragons on this floor. This is unusual. Where'd these guys come from? Well, you start with yellow and you work your way up to blue then, I guess. That's alright. I guess, yeah, that's your map color, right? Yeah. Or your flag color. It's also that on the map. We're gonna speed through this a little bit. These guys aren't really that dangerous, so speed it up. Nothing to see here. I mean, level ups are good. I said we'd be hitting level 30 by the time we got to Chaos. So I called it. Sure, flans are tasty desserts. You gotta eat your flan. You gotta cook them first, you know. They take a little bit more cooking than I was expecting. We've got the chef ninja who slices them up, but Rohan, the black wizard's cooking them. 1000 XP isn't even all that good. Now, we are getting pretty low on healing potions. Once again, we are at the limit of our healing capacity here. So what do we get by the windy chest? I mean, I'm not really surprised. Let's go with... I haven't used this in a while. I'll try that. And, stop him. Okay. Got him. Got him. At least terrified, anyway. So, fear can lower their attack power. So far, we're getting them all with the Terrify effect. But none of them with the damage it down. Which is kind of... The fear spell, I don't know. It's kind of not as great as I was hoping. I mean, maybe they'll start running away and I'll say it's good, but... I don't know. Seriously, dude? Oh, it's the worst. These guys are the worst. I didn't even get one spell off with Rohan. Now we're dead. Game over, man. Game over. No, we're not dead yet. We might be, though. Are you kidding me? 160 damage to the thief? We're dead. We're still dead. I should just ran from the beginning. I didn't think you could run from the trap tile, right? We have 5 warps. Plus... Ether is 3 more. Okay, we might be able to get out of here. No, we'll save that for the end. Heal now. Yeah, equip that just in case. Mass Immune is just Massa, nothing special here. We're very lucky. We'll be very lucky to escape. That fight was just cheese extraordinaire. So the Mass Immune is 45 attack, 50 accuracy, 30 crit. Not as much as it was in vanilla, and it also gives you plus 10 evasion. Woo. But yeah, 45 is actually less than the Worm Killer. The Worm Killer we've already got is 48. So yeah, we just need to not die on the short walk floor. And I'm pretty sure we get 3 from the ether, so that's another thing to test. But anyway, we're not fighting on this floor. We can't fight the fiends, so we have to warp past them. Non-negotiable for these warps. We also can't fight the Phantom on our own, probably. Now, I could try this walk, but I don't want to. This walk, maybe, but let me see how much we've got to work with here. Please be 5. 3. Okay. Yeah, it's fine. We should be okay. Don't do this one. But then we gotta walk. I don't think you can run from zombie Ds. Good thing I equipped the Mazimmune. Don't get stunned. If you get paralyzed, it's all over. This is bad. Yeah, the Worm Killer does more damage, but less critical. It's really good against dragons. Better than the Massa. Run! Now, yeah, this is it, because this is the first floor, and all we gotta do is warp from here and we're done. Okay, one fight, and we're good. Classic solo Black Wizard. We've done it a million times. Well, I've done it a couple times anyway, so... definitely still works. We're very lucky we had enough spells. One less level 5 spell, no ether, and that was definitely not gonna happen. Alright. So we made it all the way to the Massa, like I was sort of hoping. We actually need to go to a better town to refresh the high potions, but we'll go to Gaia. Also, you get to see the overworld sprite. I really haven't shown off these sprites at all for walking around, but they're pretty nice. We'll show the white mage after this, maybe. Alright, there you go. Nice, happy white wizard. Alright, buy all the potions. Buy all the tents. Buy all the antidotes. We gotta go buy some high potions. See you later, Nitzer. We'll be killing chaos pretty quick now, I think. What could possibly stop us? Well, we didn't fight Tiamat, technically, but... we are a higher level... yeah, you can't really buy ether, but you get one refill. One place you can refill them. I'll show you. It's a secret. Just flying along the music. So we just needed to go to one of the more advanced towns that has better potions. And spend all of our money. Bam. But that's... oh, also, I should buy some more cottages. We're actually pretty low on cottages. And just in case we get stoned... there. Okay, we should be good. Oh, so, for those of you that weren't watching last stream, you should definitely talk to this broom. Hopefully you know how to... unravel the mysteries of the broom, but if you have a hard time, it just says forgotten magic is remembered west of the mirage. Except what it really says is Igarim et fo tsu deribmimer si sigum nedogroff, and then that's, you just have to figure it out from there. You're welcome. But yeah, there's a place to go west of mirage. And it's actually pretty important, so we would have died probably without it. Alright, back in order, guys. You had your fun. Plus, get back in position. Just gonna speed this up a little bit. Oh, right, Massa on the... we'll figure out where to give the Massa later. For now, it's fine. So, west of the Mirage, right? Maybe Black Wizard can just one-shot everything. No. 66 damage, not enough. It's definitely a lot better than normal, but than mage stuff. So, west of Mirage, not really, but there's a tile right here if you know about it. And if you have... an empty fairy jar. You could have noticed, normally this item disappears. if you click it, maybe you could fill it with something. After you release the fairy in Gaia, it's stuck around, which is not usual. So you come to this secret shop. Not this one, it's just an ordinary well. But this one is magic. Very cool. And then, of course, while you're here, you can buy some cool magic if you want. We've already got stuff. It's the only jar. There's only one glass jar available. And the pirate, that's why we spent 50,000 gold on it. It wasn't for the fairy, it was for the jar. Okay, and that gets us 4 slots at level 8. So we got, you know, double the high level magic, kinda. Level 30 looks pretty good for Temple of Fiends. Right, so Massa. Let's just talk Massa Mune for a minute here. 45, 30... 45, 50, 30. And also plus 10 evasion. Now, I guess it's an upgrade for the katana, because the katana is 35, 40, 30. Also 10 evade, but it gives you status effect, which we never use. So, probably just straight upgrade katana to Masamune. Although Excal would also be upgraded. Excal is 40 damage, 35 hit, and 5 crit. But it's also effective against everything, so plus 8. So it's like 48 damage, 35 accuracy. And 48 would be more than 45 from the Massa, technically. But you'd get 15% more accuracy and a whole bunch of crits. So it's definitely like... Either Knight or Ninja could get good value out of it, I suppose, is what I'm trying to say. It just depends on what you're doing. But I think it's mostly... I can't see my cursor. I have to count? Oh, come on, Flicker. Okay, I can see it on my... You guys can see it now. Just switch that over. Alright, so. We no longer have effectiveness. Now, I don't know if there's any enemies weak to the status effect, but the katana would have been doing bonus damage to them, if you could recognize that. However, the Massa does so much more base damage that I think it'll be pretty good on the high accuracy ninja. The Knight has a much lower base accuracy, so you're going to get a little bit higher strength, like plus 10 damage or something from the strength, but less hit rate. So, yeah, I mean, Ninja's kind of our DPS, so this is a good experiment. We'll just let him attack. Let's see how good we can do here with the Massa on the Ninja. 556, right? That's okay. It's not 2,000 damage, but it's 556. Doing more than the Excal, good enough. But yeah, as usual, anyone will get good value out of the Massa. So you could just give it to the White Mage or the Black Mage, I don't know. One step away. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna say we'll go back to normal speed once we get to Tiamat's floor. But because we're redoing this whole dungeon for like the second time, we're gonna switch over to out-of-game music and fast forward, because it's just the same thing, and I'd like to not take all day here drawing out content. So we'll listen to some more. This is Secret of Mana OC Remix again. Very nice background music for me. The song in specific is on the day the world changed, like when we changed to different music. Alright, and now I can play fast forward without annoying super speed music. Let's go. It's a little bit harder to get my menu input, so just give me a couple fights to get my menu my menuing correct. I will definitely readjust quickly. Now, if you're going for crits, if you're fishing for criticals, giving the knight the massa and leaving the katana on the ninja would be the way to go. I hate these guys. Run. Okay, we got away before we got hit by thundergas and meteors. Also, that. Some enemies are just not worth fighting. Can we just auto battle this yet? 214. Dang. So glare is insta death. I guess I'm not sure if it's death elemental or other elemental, honestly. But I guess no, because Justin had death protection and still got one shot by glare. So it might be like time elemental, actually. I kind of have a feeling. Not much we can do about it if it's time elemental. So many potions. Insta death to guys with lots of HP, just brutal. Stun touch, of course. If it was death elemental, 3 out of 255, yes. If it was time elemental, which it might have been, much higher. $746 double ice storm. Come on, you're just making me waste my potions. Stop, please. The damage. I bought all these cure potions. One battle with frost dragons, and I have to use up like a third of them. Wow, it's a really good thing you can buy high potions, honestly, because otherwise, with the increased encounter group size and the multitude of sweepers and less ribbons and stuff to protect you from elementals, like, you just take so much damage down here compared to, well, it was always a grind, or whatever you want to call it, a trial, endeavor, whatever you want to call it. But I would say the mod makes it more expensive to get through. Yeah, if there wasn't high potions, I don't think 99 regular potions would get you through here. You could with a white mage, but if you did, like, okay, if you can't bring enough potions to survive, does that just mean it's mandatory white mage, or can you not beat it without, like, because you have Healaga and stuff, but heal, cure, etc. But if you actually need to bring a white mage because 99 potions was not enough, that would be not the best design. I mean, the white mage should make it easier, but for healing and stuff, but maybe if I had the cat claw there, I would have killed the golem. Sorry, cat claw lovers. The BlueAnkylo did not approve of claws of cats being sold in Gaia. Made me return it. Hey there, Figo. Okay, last time Lich went down pretty quick. I am going to throw anti-spell on. I should play at normal speed for bosses, but there is cool bounce music, just pretend we're... Oh, jeesh. Well, we didn't see this last time, but you knew we... This is not a good start. We should just reset right now. Nothing you can do about meteors. Just try to kill them quick, but we killed him in 2 turns. That's about as good as we could have done. Evil experience. Ah, well, we're alright for now. It's not over, but that's a lot of potions for one boss. That was a wasted potion. That was a wasted potion. Okay, all of our potions are basically gone by Lich. That's not good. Now, we've got the high potions, don't worry, but... And I've still got all my spells. I haven't really used much for magic, so that's really my biggest strategy here is to just not waste magic until at least the water floor if I can help it. Because just burn those potions first and then you know, emergency heals when you need them. So the Dragon Mail would be really good on Scott for this fight to take less fire damage from Inferno. That would have, you know, cut the Infernal in half or something, so that would have saved me maybe 4 potions if I'd equipped that. But then I'd have to be switching. We could also be more efficient and use high potions early on and then switch to potions to do the last like 20-30 hit points rather than wasting 60 to heal 20. You know, like you could be more efficient. I'm gonna not respect Carrie. I know she's got normal speed it. I know she's got flare, but I also know we've got the Massa this time. Saber is interesting. Yeah, solo black belt was running out of potions all the time. Yeah. That was definitely a problem for solo challenges, for sure. If you just... And sometimes it was just RNG, you know, if you just took too much damage... Well, yeah, Carrie did nothing. That was good. Massa on the ninja is just tearing these guys up, which is as it should be. We'll take Kraken a little bit more serious when we get there. But the goal has, like, since always, the goal is to get to Kraken without burning too many resources. And then Kraken and Tiamat are where you get serious, usually. Of course, you know, not getting nuked by Lich was always preferred. Could have used some Thor Hammer, I guess, but the Thor Hammer on attack did 288 damage, so I'd say I did use the Thor Hammer after all. Classically, you do often give the White Mage your Massa, but this is going pretty well. Yeah, let's not get nuked. Okay, good strat. Okay, we've already beat the Kraken once, but let's see if the cool dude with the green hair, let's see if he does anything cool. I will still use Defender, Giant's Glove. I'll at least respect him enough to use Protura and one of my Hastigas. A little bit of respect for the Kraken. He made the mistake of going Ink, although it does give Blind and Dark, which is a bit annoying, but actually Hastiga is basically undoes the accuracy debuff and from Blind, and we can also still Asuna if we want. Honestly, Asunaga is at a pretty good level for just casting whenever I feel like it. 8 hits, 44 damage, nothing. That Protura spell saves the day. The invisibility did nothing. Like, we cast Blink. Blink and the evasion from Hastiga. I don't know how they stack or if they don't stack. Might just take one or the other. But honestly, we're doing tons of damage. We should be fine. I just got rid of the poison. Come on. But yeah, with the hasted Massa, you know, too much damage. At least this still works. Okay, that was easy. Kraken hit for 50. Like, that's nothing. I kind of think that the White Mage Invis at level 6 might be better. I could switch it out still, technically. I could drop this and pick that up. And then just use Wall rather than resistant to those elements, now that we're getting higher level. Because, let me I know we're at the new point, but I want to show you guys kind of how this works. Hastiga does give you 40 evasion to the group, which is great. And it says 40 plus, so I think it scales, but I'm not sure. I'm like 100% that Invisera is also 40 40 evasion plus. It says plus on the thing. I don't know. But they don't stack. You can't just keep casting Invis over and over again, so it's not like the old days where you just use the white shirt 5 or 6 times and then nobody can hit you. But we were getting hit 8 out of 8 on the knight, who should have had like 120 evasion with 80 from Blink. And that should have been like 50-50 to hit. Or something. Something like that. Anyway, I did say I'd turn the music back on and play normal here, so we super speeded our way down. Time for the final 2 fights, plus random encounters. Always plus random encounters. Trance. Trance was better than Mind Blast, but Mind Blast might be more accurate. Alright, Tia. Let's throw up wall lit. Tia tends to have high-level elemental effects of a variety pack of elemental effects, so like ice. You know, classically, 5-headed dragon of all of the main colors. Red, blue, green, black, white, so you should expect all the elementals, you know? Also, this is the rise of Tiamat, or the fall of Tiamat, if we're lucky. Okay, we've got wall. Tia can hit pretty hard, but we just took an ice storm, so just heal it up, maybe. And we have not got any kind of temper on Justin yet, so I'll do that. So wall should be saving us from poison gas, because that's hard to resist with equipment. Maybe I should have equipped the heal rod here, because it might have made Heliga a little bit better. Maybe for Chaos I'll do that. Because we're not going to use Lightning 2 on these fights. Now, Shell does give you more magic resistance than Wall, but I don't know how they interact. I mean, just for fun. It would be pretty funny, too, if this hits. 12 hits, 533, not bad. 8 hits, 374. They're doing pretty good damage. Not crazy, but no scaling buff spells, so you can't quite cheese it like the old days. Alright, need more healing. Let's try... we'll try slow. That would be funny. It's non-elemental at least. Never mind, she's dead. Goodbye, Tiamat. As usual, buffing up the physical brutes is the best way. Alright, before I forget, I've been holding on to this dumb thing all this time. Maybe boost our healing a little. Other than that, I'm pretty happy with the equipment spread. Not my favorite fight. Just to make it a little bit less painful, we'll try to stop them. It does work, so just wrap this up quick. The elementals in this version are supposedly weak to time elemental, according to the FAQ. So stop is like our only time elemental spell. Might as well use it on unrunnable air elementals, right? And level 31. Does anyone get anything for level 31? If we were to just wait just a little bit longer. No, we just got to 6 attacks on Scott with the Massa. We're not going to get to 7. Actually, another point in favor of the Black Garb is if you're going to cast the wall spell, you don't need the Fire, Ice, Lightning protection. Yeah, I can't really argue with that, can you? Just take the extra damage. Okay, well, let's just max everybody out. I'm pretty happy with equipment. Xcal is not the best fight for Chaos, because I don't think Chaos has a type or a family, so you don't get the bonus damage from Xcal. But there's nothing better. Although you could go Katana Massa, maybe, for criticals. Would I do that? Or you could just go for Death Touch. What if you just killed him with Vorpal? Nah, we'll keep it as it is. Xcal, Massa, it's fine. Haha, do you remember me? I was once a knight. Blah, 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 I've been resurrected. 2,000 years in the past. From here, I will send them to the future, and they will send me back. A perfect chain of causality. The wheel of time turns endlessly. I won't have any memory of this in the new timeline, but I will again return to the past and begin the cycle. You will die, but I will live for eternity. I'm going to take a drink as the music ramps up. I love that they added all this music. Alright. Well, there's nothing but Wall and Hastiga as far as first turn spells go. Oh, I was going to use an Ether. I forgot my Ether. Dang it. Well, that's not fair. He Hastiga too. Well, there's nothing you can do about that. Actually, there is something you can do about that. Don't give up. I believe in you all. I really haven't used any of the Knight or Ninja magic. It's because none of it matters. Unfortunately, none of that stuff really does anything. So we're gonna try to kill the... It's not gonna unhaste him, probably. But it should reduce his accuracy evasion bonus. If I understand Dispel. And then, we could try Sloga, but it's very low percent. I should just temper the Knight for now, because we haven't tempered him yet. Alright, 63 damage. And there's the tornadoes. Ouch. Almost one-shot the Black Wizard. Did it say resistance removed? Did we actually hit him with the low percent? Because there's two effects. It went pretty fast. It should automatically remove his temporary buffs, and it has a small chance to reduce his strength. Like, he resists elements as well, but he might not anymore. But I couldn't read it. It was too fast. Anyway, Heliga, and maybe we can get a quick heal off with Drain. If the secondary effect with the spell worked, then we got real lucky. Okay, that's worth it. Healed up. Well, that's not... So he wasted one of my level 8 spells. That's not cool. Wow. Haha. Okay, well, we can Hastiga again. Let's... Oh, put Regen on! That would be smart! I haven't cast that spell yet. Well, I've got one more. I really wish I'd remembered to use my Ether, but I didn't. Now we regenerate. I think it's 8% or something. Just pay attention to the beginning of rounds. At least he dispelled before we Hastigud. Huh. This is, he's doing a lot of new tricks that I'm not used to. So Regen is gone, for Scott. I guess that would have cleared his Giant's Glove. Also would have... I didn't see if it removed his status protection, but it probably did. I don't know, man. I don't know if I want to use another one of those. Up our base magic resistance, if I can. And, what do we go for here? It is possible that his... Like, we might be able to get him with status or something now. Boy, it'd be hilarious if we could get him poisoned. It would do a ton of damage. We're not doing hits, though. I got him with something. I didn't read it. I should have... My message speed is too fast. I cannot read. Maybe we should be trying this now, though. Like, dang. I mean... Have you ever... Yeah, Scourge has 3 effects, though. Blind, poison, and sleep. Never mind, we're fine. It's over. He is immune to death, though, apparently, even though we got him with Dispel. It's over. It's all over. It's all ogre. Yeah, that's it. It's done, folks. He's, I mean, I'll try. He can't use magic. He is now slowed as well. Dang. No magic. Only 1 attack. Now, he still hits pretty hard, don't get me wrong, but we all regen. Yeah, it's a callback to the first stream with all the ogres. We'll put Protect up now that he only punches. And, let's go for Break, man. Break is, damage now. I don't actually know if it does insta-death, but, we'll try. He is immune to the death element for some reason, but 280 is pretty good. We could go for boy, he's really big. I wonder if we could just drop him down a hole. Nah, we didn't get him with the fear. That would have been too nice. Oh, he's dead. He's already dead. Alright, well that was really easy, man. I mean, I think we got a bit lucky. You know, we hit him with Dispel first try. We got him with Silence first try. You know, he did do some nasty stuff. Sloga, and he dispelled Scott and all that. But, dang. Chaos is dead. Well, enjoy the credits, everyone. That was a fun, exciting adventure in the ROM hacking. Oh, man. This is bad. I'm going to need a new headset as well. I should upload a screenshot of this. There's like one little crink in my headset wire. And for some reason, it just always folds in half now. And it's basically broken the shell. It's just like a heavy-duty cable with like a vinyl wrap around a plastic sheath. And the plastic sheath is broken in half. So now the wires that transmit, you know, the electricity and the signal are now exposed. So, like, this is doomed. Not only do I need a new keyboard, I need a new headset. Dang. The 4 fiends have ravaged the world, but the 4 forces restored, blah, blah, blah. I didn't read it. Still, the 4 could not help but feel that this was not the way things were supposed to be. I might have missed the first screen, actually. I mean, I would like to save, thank you. I guess we just rest for 2,000 years, and then we get back to our timeline. It's not over yet. Spoiler alert, that was not the end. You feel like something is amiss.